All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the DSU pregame interview. I'm here virtually with head coach David Moe. Coach and his ladies will be the first part of the doubleheader as they will take on some conference opponents with Waldorf on Friday and Viterbo on Saturday. So, Coach, welcome back. This is our second time through. First question I have for you today is, so recently Jesse Giles just broke the all-time points record at Dakota State in December. How did that feel for you as a coach and to watch her break that record?
I mean, it's pretty special. Jesse was my first recruit in my tenure at Dakota State. I actually funny story, I got hired on June 6th. And the day I got hired, Jeff Dittman, who hired me, said, "You should be on campus tomorrow. We got a really good recruit coming in." I had no idea who Jesse Giles was. And she was the recruit coming in, and sat down, met with her and her family. Coach Dittman was there to kind of help, just kind of, work through things. But it was just, I had no idea who she was. And I got a chance to talk to her. Great kid, great family. And then afterwards, we shared some contact stuff, and she shared me her highlight film. I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, holy crap, this kid is legit. And I turned around and I sent it to my best buddy who was a college coach out in New York. And I said, "Check this kid out. What do you think?" And he's like, "That kid's considering Dakota State?" I'm like, yeah, she is. First recruit. And, it's just kind of one of those, almost like a movie script, you get this young first time head coach comes to this, South Dakota town. And the first kid that he signs is a local talent. And her whole vision was to help turn the program around. And she's been instrumental in taking our program from 4 wins her freshman year to last year having the best season in school history, 27 wins and Elite 8. And she was the first time, first team All-American in any sport. And she's just done a phenomenal job of just, essentially living out the culture in our program and setting the example of what it means to be a Trojan, and it's really cool that she got to break the record in her 4 years. She's considering coming back for a 5th year, who knows? And that was kind of the whole gag was, well, if she breaks it her 5th year, is there going to be an asterisk? Is there not? I'm really glad that she got a chance to break it in 4 years. And she's done a phenomenal job, and I feel very fortunate to coach her. But it's just one of those, crazy stories how, I came in with these delusions of grandeur that I was going to set the world on fire and, be this amazing coach, and you can't do it without really good people. And I feel very blessed to have, players like Jesse in the program, and to see her break the record was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's an awesome story. And it's cool to see how you guys have progressed along as a coach and player. That's really cool. The second question I have for you is, you and your team are over halfway throughout the season. What have you done to help keep your girls focused and ready to play?
At times, just be the bad guy, to keep us kind of motivated and focused. We can kind of get in our own way. And so there are times to get them refocused on one common thing is to like me be the bad guy. We're always going to hold them to a very high standard in the program as a coaching staff. And there are times that as a staff, we kind of sit down and say, all right, coach, it's time for you to maybe do something to get under their skin and keep them kind of motivated. And, this team is very motivated, but, going through conference play, you can kind of get almost in a lull. And this group has done a great job of what is the task at hand? What is it going to take? And for me as a coach, it's, yes, well, what's it going to take, but how are we going to get better? Because our whole vision is to be our best, be playing our best basketball in March, and there are times I got to kind of check them and challenge them, and they handle it really well. And we just work together as a family that way. And it's just, they're a really fun group. They work incredibly hard. They care about each other. And when they do that, they're incredibly successful. I mean, you look at the way that we played at Dickinson 2 weekends ago when we beat them by 48. We shot 50% from the floor, 50% from behind the arc. It's just complete team basketball. And when we do that, we can compete with anyone in the country. And that's kind of our whole goal and vision is to be competing against the best in the country, because that's where we want to be in March.
You're right. It's been awesome watching you guys throughout the season. You guys have played great, and it's been very fun to watch. The last question I have for you guys, for you is about this weekend. What are the keys going into this weekend against Waldorf and Viterbo?
Yeah, we got Waldorf on Friday, and they have one of the best players in the conference. Tina Van Meter, their post player, is just a handful. She's tough. In conference play, she's averaging 20 points a game. She's very athletic, and she's got a motor. She works really well in that like 15 feet range. She can really pose a lot of issues with our zone. And then they got some guards that can knock it down. So teams that double team, can pose some issues. But I think if our pressure can really speed up Waldorf, we'll be in really good shape. I think our guard play can really speed up their guard play and really limit their post play, which is kind of our whole approach. So it's gonna be a really fun game on Friday. If we just play our game, we'll be in good shape. Mm-hmm. And then on Saturday, Viterbo's coming in. They're undefeated right now in the league. They're 3-0, and they're feeling really, really good. And they got a tough weekend going against Bellevue and us. And so it's gonna be fun to see kind of how they handle that adversity on Friday going to Bellevue, and then come and play us because we play a pretty unique style of basketball, and our main goal is to try to wear teams down physically, mentally, emotionally, and that's what it takes. And seeing if we can really speed Viterbo up to play outside of their comfort zone. They're tough though. They fly around too. They play fast. They're very similar to us. We have a little bit more size, so our focus is to get the ball in the paint, really pound the paint against Viterbo, and just work through our post play. But it's going to be a fun weekend. Anytime in conference play, you got to bring it. You got to stay focused. You got to stay locked in. And our whole goal is to just keep getting better, keep doing whatever it takes to be a Trojan, keep doing what playing to the standard, never be satisfied type thing. And that's going to be the same thing going into this weekend. And it's really fun because we play Viterbo on Saturday and then go back and play them again the next Friday. And
that's right.
It's going to be really fun to go against these two teams, two good teams. Should be a really fun weekend. Hopefully the field house is rocking. It's just going to be a really good time.
Yeah, I'm excited. It sounds like some really good games that are going to go down this weekend on both men's and women's side. So awesome. Well, thank you very much, Coach, for taking some time out of your day to answer a few questions for us. The women's team will play Waldorf at 5:30 on Friday and Viterbo at 3 on Saturday right here at the field house. Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
About 60 points per game so far this year. Taking a look in the NAIA, the standings, as I mentioned before, the number 21 Trojans. They are ranked number 21 for the top 5, number 4 poll, or top 25, number 4 poll. Ranked last week at number 17, they got brushed back to 21. Still, however, they're playing like that top 25 team that they are, and hopefully for the Trojans' sake, they can keep this thing going. Right now, it might be all about health, trying to stay healthy as much as they can down the road and see what they can do. Tried to get a nice little run to nationals last year. Ran into the number 1 team in the country in Thomas More. And they hope to get back to that mark this season. Still, though, got to get through conference play. We're going to be halfway through conference play after tomorrow. We'll see where they're at. All 8 North Star members will be playing the rare back-to-back home and away weekend games against the same opponents. So this weekend and next weekend. So the teams that we're going to be hearing from tonight, DSU and Waldorf. We'll also be talking about them next week as well. They're going to play Saturday as the first game on that road trip for the Trojans against Viterbo. And we'll have coverage of that here on Jammin' Country FM 103 as well. Waldorf and Dakota State getting set for a good start here. Some fans are still piling in as the time is starting to tick down for pregame. Waldorf comes into this one once again with a record of 6-11, 0-5 in the conference. Katie Schultzer, in her 8th season as Waldorf's head coach, looks for win number 40 in her career at Waldorf. Head coach David Moe absent for tonight's game. So taking over, Jamal Branco coming into this one. David Moe, head coach David Moe, 5th season, including this year, 75-68 as the head coach for the Dakota State Trojans. Tonight's officials for women's game, Connor Singheisen, Chad Gordon, and Josh Yunker. So it is the Trojans and the Warriors coming up in just a few minutes. We'll pause for the playing of our national anthem. We'll get you game time action when we get back from the break right here on Jammin' Country FM 103.
Field applications and local plot data can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at
Number 15, a 5'11" sophomore from Maryland, Minnesota, Lindsay Field. At guard, number 21, a 5'8" sophomore from Mayneville, Texas, Sandra Christian. At point guard, number 23, a 5'7" senior from Gordonville, Texas, Kayla Willis. At guard, number 24, a 5'9" sophomore from Brownsville, Texas, Kaylee Weber. I'm sorry, it's the wrong position. At number 24, a 5'9" sophomore from Brownsville, Texas, Lizzie Garza. And at power forward, number 43, a 6-foot freshman from Sigourney, Iowa, Kaylee Weber. Head coach is Kaylee Scootner, assisted by...
And Madison, as we're just getting out of the Trojans pre-game show, as the Dakota State Trojans do battle here with the Waldorf Warriors. Starting lineups being announced. Let's go over them as well. We'll start with the away team and the Waldorf Warriors. Pair of forwards, we'll start with 5'11" sophomore Lindsay Field. Also at forward, Kaylee Weber, a 6-foot freshman. A pair of seniors at the guard positions, a 5'7" senior Kayla Willis and a 5'9" senior Lizzie Garza. And then a 5'8" sophomore out of the other guard position, Sandra Christian. No surprises for the DSU Trojans. Guard from Madison, 5'10" senior Jesse Giles. A 5'8" junior from Corsica, Courtney Menning. From Kiel, Wisconsin, a junior forward, 6-foot Savannah Walsdorf. From Grand Forks, North Dakota, 5'7" senior guard Lexi Robson. And a 6'1" senior forward center Elsie Asleson from Howard. For the head coaching matchup for the Waldorf Warriors and the Dakota State Trojans. Katie Schulter, 8th season for Waldorf, 39 and 162. David Moe out for today's game in his 5th season. He is 75 and 68 as a head coach, but tonight the Trojans get Coach Jamal Branco. Head coach David Moe absent for tonight's game. We're about to get underway here in Madison at DSU Fieldhouse. It will be Asleson, it will be Weber, and we're underway as Asleson will win the tip. A quick handoff pass, top of the perimeter. Ball rattles in from Jesse Giles, and oh yeah, that's a great start. It's a fantastic start. Early on, almost got the steal. Giles almost got the way of it, and they beat the press with about a second left for the shot clock. A swing to the near corner. 3 ball went up and did not go in. Rebound, Savannah Walsdorf. The Trojans in the all-whites with the Dakota State on the front, outlined in blue. And there it is. 3 ball up and good. 2 threes made, 6-0 already. Savannah Walsdorf puts it in. Giles with a 3, Walsdorf with a 3. And we're a minute into the first quarter here at DSU Fieldhouse. A pass out to the perimeter, 3 ball taken. Christian, she'll net one through, and the lead is cut 6-3. Here's Walsdorf. Walsdorf backing in under defender. A turnaround and a foul called. As Walsdorf will head to the line. Walsdorf, it was a back towards the basket. She tried to go right side, then she went left. Or went left at first, went then right, put it up, got fouled. The late whistle, but still a correct call. Made one from the free throw line. The second one is up and good. Walsdorf's got 5, Giles has 3. Quick pass over to Christian. She's still trapped in the backcourt. And they'll eventually swing it over. Nobody in the lane, and it's going to be a home run pass up and good. Putting it in, Kaylee Weber, the freshman forward. A 3 ball. That one's going to be good from LC Asleson. All Trojans are making their 22nd start in the 22nd game of the year. A layup inside, no good. It was Kayla Willis making her 18th start of the season. They'll give it to Asleson again. Could not get the friendly roll as it was a quick play. They had to kind of rush it as Asleson would have had a bad angle on the shot underneath the basket if she held on to it a little bit longer. 3 ball is up, a 3 ball clanking off the right side of the rim. It's going to be touched off by Walsdorf as she tried to save it on the baseline. Friday night basketball here in Dakota State. Asleson and Menning will take a seat. Checking in DeBeer and Robson. Robson is actually going to stay out. It will be McDonald who checked in. Getting into that one is Robson as she almost stole it away. DeBeer almost grabbed it off the ground in the near side court. Ball went out, last touch by the Trojans. 20 on the shot clock. Here's Willis. She'll skip hop at the baseline, or at the free throw line rather. She threw it out to the far wing, nobody home. And so it's going to be a turnover, Dakota State ball. Robson calling out a play with her left hand. She switches her dribble that way. It was a pass to DeBeer, now to Walsdorf. She'll use some speed to the right side. Quick pass out to Giles. Giles siding towards the basket. Now goes left side with that quick footwork. Faking left side, went right, and the layup is good. 13-5 in favor of the Trojans. Hit off the knee of DeBeer. It goes out. And it will stick with Waldorf. (13-5) the score. Giles has 5 of the 13. They'll get it in as Tina Lair Van Meter checks in. She has made 16 starts on the year. She's coming off the bench after a great performance after the 3 ball was no good. I'll tell you about it in one moment. Giles with speed. It's a 3-on-2. The defense catches up. It's a catch and shoot 3. The shot no good for Menning, and we're going the other way. The pass was up, almost a backcourt. They got it in front, but almost out of bounds and very close to that corner of half court and out of bounds near the media table. 3 ball thrown out, far wing, 3 up, 3 down, and Sandra Christian nails a 3-pointer. And it's 13-8, 5-point lead for the Trojans. Pass out to Giles. Giles will stop, wait, a give to McDonald. McDonald with a right pivot foot. They'll play perimeter around to Menning. Menning drives, floats it, and could not get a bounce or two. And coming down with the rebound, Lervenmeter. She drops to the floor, able to pass it up. It's a home run pass as De Beer will try to swat it away, but it doesn't matter. The ball will go straight out of bounds, and the Trojans will take the possession back. Lervenmeter, 27 points and 13 rebounds in the loss last game to Valley City State. She also had 6 steals, 5 assists, and a block. But still, all of that was not good enough for a win. Here's McDonald. She went left side, tried to go right, nothing home. Menning, it's a drive to the bucket off the baseline. She'll float it up, and it'll will be put down. 5.5 left to go inside the first quarter. 15-8 the score. A jump ball in the back court. As check in for the first time, it was Taylor Moen. She fell to the floor. And jump ball is called. Possession arrow still in the way of Waldorf. Get it inside. Moen will stop. Skip pass to Lervenmeter. And they're going to play perimeter. Moen back to Lervenmeter. And she'll turn around, fade it right at the free throw line. It's up and it's good. Still it's back to a 5-point lead now. They'll play on the far side court, the Trojans. It's a pass to the far corner from the near wing. No good. McDonald batted it right into the arms of De Beer. Robson, a pass, tried to get it out, but Willems is there to stop it. And now Waldorf with full possession. A tough pass there. Robson, good defense. It was almost out of bounds. Lervenmeter, she has it on the right elbow. It's a quick handoff. They'll pass it out to Willems, who drives baseline. Double teamed right near the low block. It's stripped and taken away by McDonald. Pass up, near side court for Robson. A quick hop step and a bounce pass to Slattery. The freshman guard gets her first 2 points and extends the Trojan lead to 17, or to 7 rather. They have 17 points, 10 for Waldorf. The Warriors, and that is Lervenmeter, a free throw line jumper, no good. She was just good on a possession previously on a bucket. Here's Menning, a pass out to De Beer. De Beer will go in, and the layup with her right hand on the right side, left side of the basket, no good. Lervenmeter will lose it as she was trying to get the pass up, jump ball. No, their whistles are going to stay silent. Both players, it was Christian and Slattery, had good possession for about 2 seconds. A foul on Moen as she tried to drive to the basket, and she's fouled. And she'll be heading the line for 2 shots. A couple of substitutions will be made by each team. Ashleyson, Walsdorf, and Lily Mackley will check in. Ashleyson, 3 points and an assist as the first free throw up and good for Moen. This year at the free throw line, about 75%. For Moen, she drills 2. 17-12, 3:30 left to go. Right side at the left side fake from Menning on the low block. It's no good. A quick rebound pulled down by Lervenmeter. And so here's Garza trying to back in on Menning. She's going to use some speed to try to get to the basket. The friendly roll, no good, but a putback shot up and good for Garza. And she's got 2 points. Her first 2 of the game. A floater the other way using the friendly roll. Robson will put it in for her a deuce and her first 2 of the game. It's back to a 5-point lead as a steal there by Savannah Walsdorf. She'll go in for an easy bucket and almost had a steal there. Robson. The defense is just swarming. It's a 2-on-1 now as Ashleyson, got a block, I believe. Had the contact there, and a foul occurred before any shot. Well, there was one shot that did go up, but that one was blocked. Here are the Trojans on defense. .242 left to go in the first quarter. Moen trying to inbound on the baseline, gets it out finally to Field, but it's stolen away by Robson. A high pass to Giles, she corrals it, and it kissed off the glass and in. And so Jesse Giles, who now, previously, we got the record for most points ever for women's basketball in Dakota State history, puts 2 more and adds her total. A 3 ball the other way, Lindsey Field. And they tried to get it up for Giles quickly. It's a 6-point lead. 2:16 left to go in the first quarter after the ball hit a foot off of a Warrior and it went to the baseline. It will be Robson inbounding. The size advantage for Ashleyson. No good on the first shot, but the second shot's good. She'll put it down, and it's an 8-point lead. A steal off the inbound. Giles easily puts it right back up in 2. And the Trojans have scored 27 points in the first quarter. Here is a foul called on Robson. Having it at the perimeter there was Kayla Willis, who had her back towards I believe Walsdorf there, who hit the deck. Willis couldn't believe it. But here's drop-off pass to Robson. Robson kicks out far corner 3 ball, and Mackley's shot no good. A rebound. It's a 10-point lead for the Trojans. Giles on the Keon Willis, who brought up the ball. They get it to Lervenmeter in the paint. Good defense there by Ashleyson. And we're going the other way now. Here is Robson. Robson over to Ashleyson, and the turnaround shot no good for her. Trapped in the paint on the backcourt. Giles will leave a little space for Garza. She's able to run up left side on her. Lervenmeter, it's a pass to Thompson. Thompson goes left and passes right. It's Willis on the near wing. Pass over to Garza. Garza gets it inside. Lervenmeter and a 3 ball after she kicked it out in the far wing, no good. And the Trojans are running. They have a 3-on-2 advantage, and Ashleyson will put it in for 2. The shot is good. She'll get 1 more at the line. And that's going to be 29 points for the Trojans in the first quarter. She'll make this free throw. She will put up another 30-point quarter for the Trojans. They average about 83 points against any North Star opponents, and that does it. 30 points for DSU here in the first quarter. We're at 35 seconds left to go. They lead by 13. The high pass is tipped, and it got back to the Warriors and a 3 ball after they got the ball back, an offensive rebound after the 3 was no good. Lervin Meter able to put it back up, and it's cut to an 11-point lead. Giles with it, far corner. A pass over to Ashley Sin, and with the right hand on the left side of the bucket once again, she'll put it up and extend the lead back to 13. 3 seconds left to go in the quarter. A sidestep 3 ball, good if it goes. Nope. Just a little short and bounce to the far side of the basket. 32 points for the Trojans. After quarter number 1, they lead 32-19. We'll be back in 1 minute. We'll change quarters. We'll be back to the second in 1 minute. Stick around here on Jammin' Country 103.
Enjoy the things you love and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Their vehicle professionals are knowledgeable and offer fast, friendly service. If you're looking for tires, F&M Co-op Oil can help. They carry over 1,000 tires in stock to choose from. Be sure to ask about their in-house road hazard warranty, balance, and tire rotation. F&M Co-op Oil offers fuel, propane, and tires. See the professionals at F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison.
And we're back here at DSU Fieldhouse. The score 32-19. About to start the second quarter, and there it is. So the Trojans moving from right to left. Will start the second quarter with the ball. Waldorf, a quick pass inside to Menning. She's back out there along with Nagel, Ashley Sin. As Menning is looking around, tries to find LC Ashley Sin. She's out there along with Giles as well. It was a 32-point first quarter for the Trojans and a 13-point lead as well. A pass, long pass to Giles, 10 on the shot clock, and Ashley Sin is fouled on the baseline right near the low block. So it will be Menning who will be inbounding it on the baseline. Shot clock reset back to 20. Menning goes right side, pass out to Giles, and a near corner 3, it'll swoosh through. Yes, 35-19, as we just missed 9.5 minutes left to go inside quarter number 2. We're just getting underway, and things started here at DSU Fieldhouse. Near corner. It was a quick pass now inside to Weber. Weber went right side, now goes left and blocked. Get it out of here. LC Ashley Sin with a big block on the low block. And pass from the inbounds, catch and shoot, no good, and she records another block as they tried to lay up after the missed 3. Running the other way, Menning, pass over to Nagel, out to Giles for 3 once again. Shot is short, almost gets her own rebound, runs into Waldorf, she grabbed it. She's backing in her defender with the left hand, and the layup no good. Still though, you gotta like the shot selection so far, and that's gonna be a double dribble. Garza brought it up left side. The defense, I think, kind of forced that. A timeout is called by Waldorf. That'll be their first. It's a 30 seconds, so we're going to keep things here. So the Trojans up 35-19 here inside the second quarter. As I mentioned before, no head coach David Moe tonight. Jamal Branco, right now I think is doing a pretty good job handling the team and getting the team open and ready for shots. Got a big lead to start, and it looks like there's no let up in sight on Waldorf. Upcoming for the Trojans, a little trip to La Crosse, Wisconsin on the 28th and then the 29th in Forest City, Iowa. Waldorf, they'll face them next week, next Saturday, as Giles will go right side. She gave it to McDonald. McDonald will stop on the low block on the far side. Giles will try to drive in, fakes the pass right side, goes with Menning. A floater mid-range, no good. Rebounded by the Warriors. Picked up by Christian, and they're running the other way. Here is on the near wing, Garza, and it's intercepted. Here goes Giles. She'll try to find an open lane, and a quick deuce for the Madison Lady Bulldog product. A senior for DSU, almost got into another passing lane, and Willis gets it there, but Walsdorf comes down with a steal. After the team came down with the second most steals in a game this season last week against Presentation, as Walsdorf was fouled trying to go to the hoop. Walsdorf heading to the line to shoot 2. Last year, NSAA All-Conference second team and a 2020 NSAA All-Conference honorable mention. 37-19 the score. Only extend the lead to 19. Or just did there, and then she extends it to 20 with her second made free throw. It's 39-19, 7.5 minutes left to go inside quarter number 2. Here's Robson, defense there on Garza, and that's going to be a travel as Garza, I believe, maybe slipped and fell on the far side right in front of the Waldorf bench. Trojans out there looking like they're having a whole lot of fun, especially when you put the ball in the bucket. Things are looking good for the Trojans. Robson with it far side. And Waldorf in the all-purple uniforms tonight. Robson will get it off to McDonald. And a low pass at a high score, and Shaylee DeBeer will put it in for 2 points. Her first deuce of the game. And here's Walsdorf in the passing lane. Floater inside the lane. That one is good. It's a 43-19. The Trojans really rolling tonight. Lizzie Garza. Let's pass over to Moen. Moen, far side. Great defense there by Menning. DeBeer almost got that one. It was a low pass. Double teamed on the near wing. Now they get it inside the Weber. Backwards pass to Garza, and she finds an open lane for 2. 6:35 left to go. Here's Walsdorf, and she'll find the open lane once again and put it home. She's getting close to tying Jessie Giles for the game high 14 points. She's got 13. Ashleyson also in double figures with 10. Pass it over far wing, Christian. They get it inside. Weber lost it after the pass. Menning will get out of the traffic with the ball. Here's DeBeer, pass over to Robson. 3-ball up. 3-ball does not go down. McDonald almost had an offensive rebound. It would have been punched basically to a Trojan player, and it kind of hit off of her fingertips. Really wasn't going to have full control of it, but at least trying to pass it to somebody who does or would have. Jessie Giles back in. Mentioned before, the leading scorer in all of Dakota State women's basketball history. Plays some great defense as well. Robson slaps that one away as they try to inbound it on the far side of the court. Clock stops at exactly 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Far pass, almost crossing half court. Now they do. That was Lervenmeter passing the ball up to Moen. Moen with control. A chance for Willems to go in. Ball put back on the ground, and finally they're going to call a jump ball. It was Willems going on the ground with DeBeer. And the possession arrow in the way with the Bulldogs. 5:45 remaining on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. The score 45-21. I guess the possession arrow never switched over, so the possession arrow, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it should be on the way of the Warriors. So ball's going to get inbounded on the baseline. Quick bounce pass to Lervenmeter. Pass out. Christian went right, then goes left. A pass to the left side to Thompson. They got it back. Here's Lervenmeter. A pass out, and Moen's got to throw the shot up with 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and she puts it through. A Hail Mary up and nets through. Here's Robson with speed the other way. Moen with the good defense. They'll give it right back to her after the rebound from Lervenmeter. And so to the right side. Now back to the left side is Thompson. Her three ball no good. Here's Robson. Robson getting around some traffic, had to be stopped there, but an alternate route is taken, and all the way up, put home as De Beer nets home a three. So here is Moen after the three-point attempt made by Shaylee De Beer. It's a 24-point lead, making a 22-point lead inside, with a good bucket there from Kylie Willems. So to the left side, it is Slattery now to De Beer, who will try to go in on Willems, and yes, Shaylee De Beer with another 2 points. De Beer's got 7. Here's Moen. The pass inbounds. Still back to a 24-point lead. A pass left side to Christian. They'll swing it around to the far wing, leaning into the shot, and the air ball there for Thompson, a freshman guard from Council Bluffs, Iowa. 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists in the loss to Valley City last game. So here are the Trojans on the floor. Slattery, McAlee, Menning, McDonald, and Giles. Here is Menning, a jumper, or a floater good, I should say, mid-range, and that looked too easy for Menning as they gave her an open lane. She decided to take it. Garza to pass to the right side. It was the near corner. They'll swing it all the way back around to the far wing. Another three is missed by Thompson. Right now, the three ball's not working for the Warriors. Here's Slattery with it, and a foul is called, a blocking foul on the defense. The Trojans, almost everybody has taken a three except for McDonald and Nagel, making it De Beer, Ashleyson, Walsdorf, and Giles. Giles has made 2. So here is McDonald. A pass to the near corner was McAlee. They get it to Giles. A hook shot with the right hand. Up and good, yes. 54 points. We still got 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. McAlee with some good defense there, but Willis able to finally take it away. They swing it around. It was to Lervenmeter inside. They'll give it right back to her as Thompson gave it right to her, but Lervenmeter unable to control that one. Lervenmeter this season about 15.5 points per game. Also one of the top rebounders in the North Star. A floating pass for Giles. It was a little bit too far. She had to basically throw it behind her to try to put it in, and she does. Well, why would I even think that it would be missed? It's a 30-point lead for the Trojans. We're inside the second quarter. A long shot and no good. It was long on the shot. The shot was not actually long. A pass over to Menning. It was no good in the corner as McAlee, I believe, got the pass deflected. It did. Oh no, they're gonna say McAlee, it didn't touch. So that's gonna be a turnover on the Trojans. DSU shooting 50% from beyond the arc, 62% for the game. 2:15 left to go. Here is Garza. They're trying to get it around. Jump ball called. And the possession arrow now in the favor of the Trojans. And I feel like no matter what, the ball was going to be given up. It would have either been a 10-second violation or just grab the ball with me and try for a jump ball. They would probably prefer that because now the possession arrow switches to Waldorf. Menning out to McDonald, fake the three. She's going to drive in, split two defenders, and got fouled. So McDonald will head to the line for 2 points. Garza, her second foul. Ashley McDonald from Hartford, South Dakota. Went to West Central High School. Her career high in points, 13. And she'll net one through. That was against Waldorf in 2020. That's her last time she has scored 13. So 58-26 the score now after two made free throws there from McDonald. Ashleyson checks back in, got into the passing lane, got a fingertip on it, going right after the basket, or the ball rather, on the far side of the court. I believe, yeah, that was going to be Menning. They're going to call a foul on that? Yes. Menning went right towards it, basically diving like Superman right near the floor on the far side of the court. A foul is called. And so swinging around is Willis. She's on the near wing. This 3-2 defense is stifling for the Trojans. Weber trying to get around Ashleyson and could not get a friendly roll. She comes down with the rebound. Ashleyson will hand it off. A three ball and an open Lily Mackley, no good. An offensive rebound. Faked the left side, went up right side. No foul is called as assistant coach Jamal Branco saying, all right, everybody get back. I just want to reset as Weber's shot will drop through after rattling around the rim. Here's Walsdorf, a quick pass out to Huber, who checked in. She uses the right hand and puts it in for two. She started on the right side of the bucket, went to the left, and scooped it in for a deuce. We're under a minute left to go in the second quarter. The Trojans have scored 60 points. They've allowed only 28. A shot up on Elsie Ashleyson, rather. And it's up and good. 60-30, make it 62-30. As Courtney Menning with a good layup on the other end, quickly on the other end, up and good. So here is Garza. She'll slowly come up. Didn't even get close to the Trojans bench. Menning on her tight. 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Looking at the time, Willis thought about a shot mid-range. Give to Garza, and a foul occurred as Ashleyson would have basically blocked it, but a foul occurred. And so substitutions will come in for the Trojans with 11.9 and the shot clock unplugged. Coming up at halftime, it's the Wilbur Ellis halftime show. We still have just a few seconds before that. 62-30, make it 31. It's a 31-point lead for DSU. And it'll stay that way after a missed free throw. Rebounded out by Huber. It's a 2-on-1 in favor of Waldorf as it's saved by Robson. Swung around far side. Walsdorf looks at the clock. Last second three, almost banked it in. And that's going to do it for the first half. The score at halftime, 62-31. It's all Trojans early on. And we'll come back with the Wilbur Ellis halftime show. A lot of good to talk about for the DSU Trojans. We'll come back in 3 minutes with the start of the Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show right here on Jammin' Country FM 103.
At Dakota State University in Madison, professors and students work diligently into the night to prepare themselves for what lies ahead. And because they won't rest, neither will Heartland, providing reliable energy to power the lights, servers, and minds of those who defend our information. Heartland Power, Madison's hometown power provider.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier ag banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
Knowledgeable and skilled employees who are dedicated to providing exceptional inpatient and outpatient healthcare services to you and your loved ones. As an award-winning critical access hospital, we are honored to serve and support our local athletes. For over 135 years, we have made your health our priority.
To keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Oh, come on, Ref! That's simple human sense.
Call Scott Gusso at GSN Insurance, 556-0242, to see if it makes simple sense to switch to auto owners insurance.
You can tell a lot about a farmer by how they deal with adversity. Hard work, grit, and untamed spirit are what defines them. At Mustang Seeds, we stand with you, and we hold true to our values, proven results, and the trusted products we were founded on almost 60 years ago. We're farmers. We're untamed. We're Mustang Seeds. Contact your local district sales manager or visit mustangseeds.com.
Have you stopped by the Dairy Queen in Madison lately? They have some great new items like a full line of grill burgers and the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or a basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite Blizzard. If you haven't tried the Dairy Queen app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready to go when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the Dairy Queen app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison.
And welcome to the Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show, brought to you by Wilbur Ellis in Chester. Contact your local field experts today to help you grow smart, increase productivity, and reduce loss. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. The score, it is 62-31 as we are in halftime. We take a look at that mark. It's half of what Waldorf has. You take that and you have or add that half, and that's what the score is for the Trojans. They've been finding open lanes. They have really stayed put and have done very well on the defensive side of the ball, not only just trying to reject shots or just try to keep the ball out of the hoop, but just not fouling. That's the big thing right now. Only a total of 5 fouls. I guess Waldorf is doing the same thing too, 7 total fouls. They've been swinging the ball around with 13 assists. That is Dakota State. They've only turned the ball over 3 times. They've hit 7 of 7 from the free throw line. They've shot 61% from the field. This could be one of the it's got to be maybe the best start for the season for the Trojans, or at least the best first half for DSU, if not the best, one of the best. Take a look at Jessie Giles, 18 points, leads all scorers. She had 15 last week in the win against Presentation. She's 8 of 9 shooting, finding open spots. 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. She's got 2 rebounds as well. Savannah Walsdorf, 13 points. She's got 4 from the free throw line, and she's shooting 4 of 6. 10 by Asleason. De Beers got 7. Mennings got 6. Taking a look at the Waldorf Warriors. Leading scorer with 6, Sandra Christian. She's netted 2 from beyond the arc and 1 rebound. The Trojans have now 2 30-point quarters. Have held Waldorf in the teens in the first and second. 19 in the first, 12 in the second. You just got to marvel at the great play and just the defensive prowess of this team. Field goal percentage below 40 for Waldorf in that first half, 12 of 31. 4 of 15 from beyond the arc, and have made only 3 of 4 free throws. 3 blocks for the Trojans, 13 assists, a total of 19 rebounds for the team, and 36 points in the paint. A lot of it doesn't matter where they shoot for the most part. It's going to be, they're going to hit you from beyond the arc. They're going to go in the paint. They're going to go mid-range, free throw line, everywhere on the court. They're going to hurt you. And they've done that against Waldorf, as the Madison girls basketball team, I believe it's at 6th grade, they are playing on the court for halftime. So we'll pause for another break. We'll go another 3 minutes. I'll tell you around the North Star in just 3 minutes. We'll continue the Wilbur Ellis halftime show when we get back from the break. And you're listening to Jammin' Country FM 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window. We are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Wilbur Ellis is a Wilbur
The score is 62-31 at halftime with two 30-point quarters for Dakota State. As the Trojans winning that one by 31. That's the score for Waldorf. And so we'll have to see if the Warriors can get at least a little closer. Madison has been just dominating all over the court. I mentioned before the break, they're hurting you everywhere on the floor. Taking a look around the North Star Athletic Association tonight. Mayville State visiting Valley City State. They're in halftime. Mayville State beating the Vikings 32-19. No scoring update yet for Presentation and Dickinson State, but that game started at 5:30, so that game has to be around halftime. And then in the second quarter, at the Gordon Lozier Athletic Center in Bellevue, Nebraska, Viterbo, they're looking to stay undefeated in North Star games. They're 3-0. They're looking to remain 4-0. They have a 10-point lead over Bellevue. Bruins took the Trojans in the overtime back on December 4th of 2021 for the first North Star game of the 2021-22 season. The Trojans will face them in mid-February. Viterbo coming to Madison tomorrow. And so both teams looking for a victory, and then meet for a possibility as the #1 team tomorrow in North Star. Technically right now, Dakota State they kind of own the tiebreaker, but Viterbo would make those games up because of conference games. But that's around the North Star Athletic Association. Dakota State winning this one 62-31, shooting 61% from the field and just at 42% from beyond the arc. That's going to close out the halftime show here on Jam Country FM 103. The Wilbur Ellis halftime show. Wilbur Ellis specializing in dry and liquid fertilizers, DeKalb and Asgrow seeds, and custom application of fertilizers. Contact them today at 489-2171. Wilbur Ellis, so they never stop looking ahead. We'll be back in 1 minute for the start of the second half here between Dakota State and Waldorf on Jam Country FM 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Visit AmazingMadison.com to never have to pay for your news or your sports. Everything is totally free. Receive up-to-date news coverage and follow your favorite sports teams at absolutely no cost. When you need to know what's going on in the area or you want complete stats, scores, highlights, and schedules for your local sports team, visit AmazingMadison.com for free. No card, no check, no cash. No money needed to see what is going on in your neighborhood. Visit AmazingMadison.com. It's here for you for free.
And the start of the second half is here on Jammin' Country FM 103. Joe Stauffenberg here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. The score 62-31, just 15 seconds into this second half. Madison with a huge lead. Here's Weber trying to go on Asleason, and it is good defense by her. And it's a 4-3-on-2 by Savannah Woolsdorf, Robson, and Giles. But the foul called as Woolsdorf tried to head to the bucket. That's going to be foul number 2 on Sandra Christian. To be her second foul as Woolsdorf will miss right iron for the first of 2 from the line. Woolsdorf, 15 points, 4 rebounds in the win against Presentation last Saturday. She'll net one through. She's got 14 points. 14 for number 14. Here is a pass over far side to Christian. The Warriors going from right to left now. Here's Willis. Willis spinning around on Giles, trying to get around her. She's trapped in the near wing. Menning got a hand on it, but goes right to the bench, and where there are no seats on the bench of Waldorf. So it's going to be an inbound pass from Christian. Christian at the end of the bench. Passed it over to Garza. She got it right back. The three from the far wing, up and good. And the first points are put down for the Warriors. It's a 3-ball. Asleason, it is from Robson to Robson from Asleason. Gave it right back to her off the glass, no good. Late whistle, but a foul called, and Asleason will head to the line for 2. Garza's third foul. And so Asleason will shoot 2. First one up and good. It's back to a 30-point lead. Previous school for Asleason was Concordia, Nebraska. The women's basketball newcomer of the year last year, and an all-conference first-team member of the North Star. She'll net it through, and it's back to a 31-point game, almost getting a backcourt violation, but a quick pass to the right side for Christian, or to Christian rather, from Willis. She got it right back on the far wing. Here is Garza. Oh, it's a block, and last touch by Asleason. So she'll record another block, and it's stolen off the inbound by Giles. A home run pass to Robson, a little bit too much on it. And Coach Jamal Branco clapping his hands. They almost had that one. Would have been a nice bucket to see, a very quick bucket as well. 8:20 left to go. It's stolen away by Menning. She'll stop. She'll give it off. A fake pass to Giles. On the right side, Asleason. It is a pass to Robson now, near wing. Now to Menning in the far corner. She went up, got fouled. And I believe Menning will head to the line for 2 now. Menning, a 5'8" junior from Corsica, South Dakota. Earlier this year, hit her career high in 15. That's the 3rd time that she's done that. As Menning will net the first free throw. Menning's got one more. She missed it. She has 7 points, but it was a rebound by Giles. It was a McDonald throw to the baseline. McDonald comes streaking in, kisses it off the glass, and it goes in. And that will extend the Trojan lead, 68-34, 7:50 left to go on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard for the 3rd quarter. Here is a pass to the near corner for Field. They're going to play perimeter now. Garza, it was to Christian. Back to Field. Field gets it inside. Weber out to Garza. It is a short jumper from the free throw line. And here goes Walsdorf with speed. Almost outruns a lot of the Warriors with her speed. Menning will go in, floats it up, almost had it in. Maybe a rush shot. But still, though, she thought she had enough room with it. Here is a dribble move there for Willis. Gave enough room for the 3-ball from Sandra Christian. And she'll net it through for a 3-ball. Christian has taken all threes tonight. She's 4 of 7 from beyond the arc. Here's Robson, found the lane. Nobody was home in the lane. And will put it through for 2. Robson's got 4 points for tonight. Here is a pass over to the right. It is Willis. And Giles almost got a piece of that as McDonald might be shaken up. She got the piece of the ball, but maybe jammed a finger. And Walsdorf with the speed goes the other way, coast to coast with it, off the steal from McDonald. Passed it up. She's feeling around that right hand. McDonald's got a guard too. They eventually get it to the far wing, and the floater good, but it rattled around the bucket a little bit. They get it inside Waldorf. At first, it could have been a jump ball called, but I believe the contact before the grabbing of the ball by both players. I believe it's going to be on the floor. That's the third foul for Kayla Willis. A big swap for both teams. McDonald's going to stay, but Mackley, Slattery, and Huber will check in, along with DeBeer. Also a couple of substitutions for Waldorf as well. Moen comes in. Lervin Meter comes in as well. McDonald, they'll give it back. It was a give and go. DeBeer on the baseline. Oh, they're going to say maybe a touch on the baseline. I don't think it was a foul. Oh, they're going to say a foul. Wait, now I'm confused. Because there was I don't know, it was either a foul called or a stepped on the baseline. Now they're going to say it's Waldorf inbounding it. So they're going to say on the baseline, DeBeer stepped out, but it was, I guess, a good acting job of saying, all right, well, we're going to inbound it once again. They almost had it. And it's a steal by Mackley. We're going the other way. It's a 2-on-1 in favor of Waldorf, but it was stripped from behind. It goes to the left side of the crowd, the student section piling up underneath the basket. McDonald, that was a hard pass to make, and I believe a piece of the ball was tipped as McDonald tried to put the ball up, and it was last touch by DeBeer trying to get into the base, into the lane and block the pass. It will be Thompson inbounding it. Near side of the court. Pass inside to Stott. Moen now behind the perimeter. A pass left to Stott. Stott gets it around to Beer. It was a pass to Tina Lervin-Meter, and the shot is up and good from the free throw line. She's got 6 now for tonight. Here is Mackley. A pass out to McDonald. She'll fire away from 3. Yes! McDonald with another 3 ball. Or the team with just the total with a 3 ball. And once again, here is another steal. Here's DeBeer. It's a 2-on-1. The Trojans with speed and a blocking foul. And we're almost at halfway through the third quarter. As Shaylee DeBeer got fouled, it was the first one on Taylor Moen. Moen 5 points from the first half. DeBeer nets 2 from the free throw line. We're looking at a 36-point lead for the Trojans. They had 2 30-point quarters in the first half. We're halfway through. They almost have it here. They're almost on pace. They're on pace to just come up short. But a quick interception. Here's Lily Mackley. She gets her some space alone, and there it is. It's a good layup using the right hand on the right side, and a foul called. Mackley has really come up with a lot of great steals. The defense. Be talking to Coach Jamal Branco in the halftime of the men's game. A long 2, no good. It went to the front of the rim. No good for Willems. 2 points and 2 steals in the loss against Valley City. And once again, we'll see a Trojan go to the line after trying to lay up on the right side of the basket. Slattery will head to the line for 2. Slattery from Franksville, Wisconsin, the freshman guard. Went to Union Grove High School, missed the first free throw attempt. From the line this year, Slattery, 75%. Missed the first one, got the second one. And we're at a 39-point lead. 4:10 left to go in the third quarter, and Mackley gets in the way, but they're going to call a foul. Once again, almost had another steal. Mackley tonight doing a fantastic job on defense. Got her first layup a couple of trips ago down the court. Lervenmeter, Moen had an open Stott, instead decides to take it herself on a mid-range jumper. Mackley, a pass up. Slattery went left side with the pass, and open Shaylee DeBeer from the near wing. Rebound pulled in by Mackley. Here is DeBeer back to Mackley. She goes left side, drop off past the Slattery, and got it. A fireball pass out to the corner. DeBeer started to cut in on the baseline as it careened off the benches. Luckily, no fan was there. Gotta keep your eyes and ears open all the time. They try to get a pass off the leg or the knee to go out of bounds on Huber, I believe, or Slattery rather. But the ball went right through her legs. A wide stance, and it went right under. That forced a couple of players to hit the deck for the ball, and which caused the jump ball and the possession arrow for the Trojans. Mackenzie Hermanson checking in for the first time today. Third quarter, 3:12 left to go on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Joe Staudenberg here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Mike and Vincent with Hermanson. A three ball will net through. Her first minute finds her first points of the game from deep. So here is Mackley on defense. It was Hermanson switching to Stott. And a drop-off pass for Moen at the perimeter. No good. An offensive rebound. Lervenmeter. Yes. So it's back to a 40-point game. The Trojans up huge. Hermanson. And they're going to play perimeter. Slattery. Going down is Vincent. Tries the left hand. No good. An offensive rebound. That was blocked away. If she went up with it, that might have been 2 points. They were, I don't think, expecting a layup to Stott near corner. Nagel, defense there. I believe they're going to get Hermanson trying to punch it out or just at least get a hand on it. No, they're going to get Nagel on the foul. A whole new group for the Warriors. Savannah Walsdorf checking into the game. A completely new group for the Warriors. Basically, it's back to the starting, almost the starting lineup. Weber, Garza. Looked up immediately was Willis. She'll take the screen. They'll go left side, a high pass to Weber, trying to back in on Vincent. Doing a great job defensively there. Free throw line jumper, and a little long on that shot. And here's Vincent after she got the rebound. Up to Walsdorf. She finds Vincent wide open as everybody collapsed. The shot no good. The rebound pops out for Walsdorf. She looks around, tries to find an open Trojan. Does far corner. Yes! Morgan Huber, another three ball for the Trojans. And the threes have been flying at DSU Fieldhouse. I believe the Warriors got away with a travel there. Here's Garza. She'll throw it inside. And the layup no good with the right hand. Going to the left side of the bucket was Willis. Here's Walsdorf. Tough layup. Offensive rebound. Nagel. She tries to put it up. She's fouled, and she'll be heading to the line. Shaylee Nagel, a 5'7" senior. So, Nagel at the line. Sinks the first. was looking for her first points of the game. She's got 2 rebounds so far. So she is on the scoreboard with 1. And make it 2. As she nets the second one from the charity stripe. 88-43. The Trojans are getting close to another 30-point quarter. They're almost going to hit triple digits at the end of the through 3 quarters. Here's Robson. She is on field. Waldorf on defense on the far side on Christian. I'll give it back to her from Willis. They'll give it back to Willis. 3-pointer, top of the perimeter, no good. And a 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nagel drop off past the Waldorf. She goes right side with the right dribble. And a right pivot foot. Here goes Nagel. She drops it back to Robson. They're just going right back to the lane and then kicking out. Nagel will size up a 3-ball. That one's no good and almost poked away. I think Robson was just trying to poke it away and maybe get a last touch by Waldorf, as she couldn't get the rebound. But the shot clock is unplugged. They get her on a foul. 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It is Garza. She'll look up. Left dribble. It is a double team. Now Hermanson will leave it for her. Walsdorf realizes a last shot and no good as the buzzer sounds. Through 3 quarters, it's been all DSU. They lead 88-43 as we head to the last quarter of play. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jam Country FM 103.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or are in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Call Scott Gusso at GSN Insurance, 556-0242, to see if it makes simple sense to switch to auto owners insurance.
Big lead for DSU. Getting back from the break, you're listening to Jam Country FM 103. Joe Stauffenberg here from the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. The score, 88-43, as Waldorf is on the offensive attack for the first possession of the fourth quarter. 9:45 left to go, and they have a big lead at 45. And that's going to be a turnover on the far side right in front of the bucket of the Warriors, or in front of the bench of the Warriors, rather. So here's Robson. She'll slowly bring it up. Vincent is looking for a screen. Instead, a drop-off pass to Nagel. Eventually, Vincent just stays there for Nagel. Got a little bit of space. Hermanson will fire away the 3. That one's going to be no good. Nagel went for it. And last touch, I believe, by her. She tried to save it, though. They're still going to go full court press here in the fourth quarter. Didn't necessarily reach that 30-point mark, but still a 24-point third quarter. A steal. Here goes Robson. She'll put it up. 90 points for the Trojans. Score 90-43. It's just been all Dakota State tonight. Now, Waldorf has gotten plenty of great looks. They've got a lot of great shooters, too, as a ball thrown inside and a fastball thrown by Walsdorf. It's a 3-on-1 in favor of the Trojans, as they're going to let the ball let Walsdorf get down the court. Wait. And then a 3-ball put up by the forward, and the 3 ball goes down. That's 19 for Waldorf, and a foul called on Robson. A complete swap for the Trojans. Giles, Asleason, Menning, Mackley, and Slattery come in. 8:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's a 50-point lead for DSU. A statement game for the Trojans. They try to get it inside with Weber. Garza, a little bit of a push off, but able to put up and put it in for 2. Here's Menning. A drop-off pass. Asleason will fake the 3. Will go in. Pass out to Slattery. She faked the 3, went in. Asleason going in. Tough defense, but put it up with the left hand. And once again, another bucket for the Trojans. She's got 14. 50-point game. 7:40 left to go in the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. A 3 ball is up, 3 ball goes down, and that's Lindsay Field off a catch and shoot. And Fields got her second bucket of the game with another 3. She's got 6. Asleason, Menning back to her as Giles will try to go in. A tough bucket. She's fouled, and Garza with another foul. That's going to be her 4th. She's got 9 points tonight. Giles could just straight up collecting all the possible accolades that you could probably get. An NAIA Women's Basketball All-American First Team member, Women's Basketball Player of the Year, All-Conference First Team member. That's all last year. Didn't even include 2020. An All-America Honorable Mention for NAIA, North Star All-Conference First Team member back in 2019. Second team on the All-Conference team as she'll net home a free throw. 97-48 the score, and a timeout called as I believe it was Stott who fell to the floor trying to corral the basketball. Giles smartly went over to try to maybe get a jump ball. The possession arrow would have been going with the Trojans, but a timeout smartly called by the Warriors and Waldorf. 7:09 left to go inside the fourth quarter. So Waldorf, after this one, obviously staying on the road because they're on the road for tonight. But for tomorrow, they're going to head to Bellevue, Nebraska for a date with the Bruins. That game's starting at 3 o'clock. Trojans obviously going to stay at home playing Viterbo. A steal off the inbound. Slattery will get it. A tough layup between 2 defenders, and she's fouled. And she's going to head to the line. A little whack there as Slattery went right up with the right hand. So Slattery at the line for 2. Goes in, pops right back out for the first free throw. On our sister station on Dakota's Best AM 1390, we have the Madison Bulldogs doubleheader. Girls first, started at 6:30. The boys are second. It's a 50-point lead here for the Trojans, but the Bulldogs boys basketball team, they play at 8. The girls playing, or should be playing right about now. Matt Gross on the call on our sister station AM 1390. So we're back to the action after one free throw made. It's a steal as they were trying to get the ball up court, and then a steal quickly as just a miscommunication there for the Trojans. Mackley almost getting in the way of that one. But a foul as they were trying to push the ball up quickly, realizing the defense was coming for the Trojans. We're at 6:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Both teams with 2 fouls. It's a 50-point lead for the Trojans. They need to score 2 points within the last 6 minutes and 40 seconds to get to 100 points. Mentioned last year against Waldorf, they had the season high 110 points against them as a good bucket by Lervenmeter. A home run pass to try to get it down court. And it's a turnover. So we're looking at a 48-point game. DSU with the lead. Putting everybody on notice once again. Inside. Lervenmeter, it is intercepted. Here goes De Beer, has to go through 2 defenders. All on a last touch as Huber was trying to get the rebound. She hit it with her left hand, and it goes out to that front row of the student section of Dakota State. 6 minutes left to go. I'm sure they'll be sticking around for the second half of the doubleheader. 7:30 action for the men's Dakota State basketball team. So they'll be sticking around for that one. Hope you do as well. A shot up from the free throw line by Moen. Up no good. Rebounded by McAlee. She'll take it with the right hand on the right side. Near side pass to Slattery. And Huber could not control a pass that was a little bit to her right. But a pass I'm sure that they would like to make. A 30-second timeout's going to be taken. I believe that might be the Trojans' first timeout taken. It comes with 5 minutes and 37 seconds left to go inside the fourth quarter. You're listening to Jammin' Country FM 103. I'm Joe Stauffenberg here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. So upcoming for the Trojans after tonight, and obviously with tomorrow playing Viterbo, then they will go to Wisconsin, La Crosse, Wisconsin, for a 5:30 game against Viterbo on the 28th. That's going to be part of another doubleheader. So after they play Viterbo tomorrow, it's going to be another matchup with the V-Hawks, and it's going to be next week. And then Waldorf once again, except this time it's going to be at their gym, at their place. The rare home and away, back and forth, week by week series. And driving in was no good with the layup, but Thompson still was able to kiss it off the glass. No good, but she'll be going to the line after the foul. McAlee with her fourth. Shot up, rims in, rims out. Still about a 48-point game. Thompson, a freshman guard from Council Bluffs, Iowa. She'll net that one through. It's a 47-point game. McAlee checked out. Hermanson coming right back in. Hit a 3 ball in the early in the, or I believe halfway through the third quarter. This 3 ball from the near corner, basically where Hermanson hit it. Shaylee DeBeer racks one through. So here's Moen, bringing it up left side of the court. Thompson holds, waits for the right side for Stott. They get it inside instead, back outside to Thompson, who made her way all the way to the near side. Shot no good, offensive rebound. Here's Moen, double teamed at the free throw line, kept her pivot foot off the left foot. Here is Willems, and it was stripped. Up ahead, it's a 2-on-1. Here goes De Beer. Will slow up a tiny bit. Lay up, no good. Got her own offensive rebound, and they try to put it up, but corralled by a Waldorf. No, they're going to say it was still by De Beer. I think she was frustrated on that. It looked maybe like she was clapping her hands with frustration, saying, I shouldn't have fouled, but I believe they called the foul on Waldorf, yes. So it's going to stay with the Trojans. Try to get it inside. Nagel falls to the floor. They're going to call that an offensive foul as she tried to poke it in, or tried to poke it out. So with 4.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, the Trojans hit 100 points. They're at 101 right now. They could match their points total against Waldorf last year at 110. Need 9 in the last 4.5. And a shot up and good and a foul. An and one opportunity to cash in for Kaylee Weber.
Basket was good by Kaylee Weber. She'll make the line to shoot one. Trojan foul
And so Weber will head to the line. Made her second start of the season tonight here in Madison. Their free throw is a little bit off to the right. Didn't even touch rim on that. So it's a 101-53 lead for the Trojans. Out there right now, DeBeer, Vincent, Hermanson, Nagel, and Huber. A tough shot there for DeBeer and no good, but trying to get it right back as DeBeer with a jump ball. Possession arrow still with the Trojans. Substitution made. Addison McMurray checks in. Belmont, Iowa native. Courtney Menning will come in for DeBeer. Menning, one of the 5 Trojans that made her 22nd start of the season in the 22 games that today would make, as Menning got blocked at the rim, an offensive rebound. Vincent kicks it out just a little bit too short there, as it's going to be I believe a travel there, as McMurray picked up on that left pivot foot. 3:45 remains in the fourth quarter. Hermanson off the inbound. And Madison and Dakota State just trying to close this one out. Here's Hermanson off the pass to the near corner. Hermanson will go in the paint, a little bit far ahead for Vincent. As Vincent was trying to go on the baseline towards the bucket, the pass went away from her. So here is another opportunity for points. Trying to get towards the end of the game. Up towards Field. Field, it was a pass to McMurray on the far wing, and a reach in there, I believe, on Menning. It's going to be Menning's 4th foul. She's got 7 points tonight. McMurray's first one up, and it's going to be no good. Points totals for the Trojans, as McMurray's free throw no good on the second try. Giles 20, Waldorf with 19, Asleason with 14, DeBeer with 12 off the bench, McDonald and Menning with 7. Only player that hasn't scored tonight is Vincent. She had the ball, she set a screen for Hermanson. Menning to Vincent for the first 2. No, she'll pass it out. Here's Huber. Huber tried to leave it off for Nagel. It's going to be a 3-ball, right side, no good. So we're under 3 minutes left to go here at DSU Fieldhouse. Looks like the Trojans are going to get a win. Question is, by how much? They already got 101 points. And I've only let in 53. Here is a fake right side. Going left with the shot. No good. On a rebound there for Huber. They get it over to Menning. Menning tried to leave it for Hermanson. She went right side. Drives in, got fouled, and she'll head to the line.
Warrior foul number 44, Jordan Lukes, her first.
So Hermanson will head to the line.
Mackenzie Hermanson at the line for Trojan shooting 2.
The senior guard out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Head to the line for 2. Couple of substitutions made. Mackley will check back in for the Trojans. Hermanson up. The free throw is good. She's shot 100% on the season. Not many free throws taken, but still she stays at 100%, nails 2 of 2. And we're at a 50-point lead once again. So here are the Warriors with it. It was a pass up to Reese. McMurray inside, back to Reese. High shot, no good. They got in there. It was Lukes who had it. But right there was Menning to try to get the jump ball. It was successful, but the possession arrow is still with the Warriors. Pass over to Willis. Drop off now over right side to Christian. Far wing. Pass now to the top of the perimeter. Willis will give it back to the far corner. 3 ball up. No good by Christian. An offensive rebound, but shot clock buzzer goes off. It didn't matter. It was rebounded by the Trojans. Nagel's 3 up. No good. Vincent passes out. The shot clock will reset. And now going the other way. Here is Willis going in. Hermanson with a foul. And so with 1:34 left to go on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, it's once again still at a 50-point lead for the Trojans. If they score 2 more points, they tie a season high. They beat Florida National 105-55. Missed free throw there for Willis, but makes the second one. So it's to a 49-point lead. Thompson will check in. 103-54. If a bucket is made here, it's going to be the season high, but for the tied for the season high, but it would have got the season high if Hermanson was able to nail the 3 there. So here's Thompson. Freshly checking in is McMurray, and a tough shot there. Clanks off the backboard off the right side. Here is Vincent with a layup. Now everybody's got a point, and that's going to tie a season high in points at 105. And now we're just under a minute left to go here in the game. Trojans, they're going to be moving up to 6-0 in conference play, 16-6 on the year. And that is their 20th straight home conference game victory. A pass was deflected and out of bounds by a Trojan. No matter what the points total for the Trojans is, after the inbounds, an easy pass and a layup. Good there as Reese gets it. I'll pass out to Vincent, and the shot will hit off the back of the iron and pop up. So here is Huber on defense. It's McMurray now as they are playing left side. They get it around to Thompson. Reese looking, and it was a short pass. They get it up. Believe they're going to hold it. They're going to tie the season high in points for a game, as DSU will knock off Waldorf, hand them their 6th loss in conference play on the year, their 12th on the year overall. And Dakota State gets to 6-0 in conference play, their 16th win of the year, and still only 6 losses for the 2021-22 season. A huge victory, and once again, I mentioned a season, tied the season high in points tonight in the victory. We'll talk about some great performances. I was about to say good performances, but this was a performance of great performances. When you score 105 points, you almost had a 50-point win. You got to be doing something right. 105-56 the score, and the win for the Trojans. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the start of the Mustang Seats postgame show. You're listening to Jammin' Country.